¿Qué pasa, mi familia? It's your girl Seniyah, and welcome to Seniyah Palace. Today's video will cover my 2024 goals and plans for the year. I intend to create a vision board and a daily task board, which I'll explain in detail what that is later. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because it makes me think about what I have to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. Okay, this year I'm strictly focused on elevating not only my lifestyle but my business, and that's where it's gonna get very challenging, but I am super excited. So there's this quote that's always in the back of my head, and it goes like, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? I got this based off of a movie that I watched called King Richard. It's a starring role with Will Smith, and it's based upon Serena and Venus Williams and how they became the greatest of all time. So if you haven't watched it, please go and find it. I'm not really sure what platforms it's on. However, I highly recommend it. In result, I just know that that requires me to execute on a daily basis. And that's what scares me, because I know, like, everything that I plan won't always go accordingly. And it just makes me feel like at that point I kind of waste my time. But I also know good things do come out of just being consistent and repetitive. So I'm willing to find out what that looks like for me, just staying consistent and following through with my plan. However, I am super interested in knowing, what are some of your goals for 2024? Or how do you plan to accomplish and attack some of these goals? If you can, drop them down below in the comments. I would love to read through them and just see, like, okay, what are you guys up to this year? What do you want out of your life for 2024? As you guys are commenting down below, I'm gonna get to the good part. So today, my husband was able to go ahead and go to the store and get our poster boards as well as some markers. I'm gonna be looking down a little bit just to kind of refer to, what I want to cover today and make sure I don't miss anything. So ideally, I would want, separate tasks for everyone in the house. However, I broke it down into 4 categories, and I'll probably combine two. But this will be, the 4 categories contains family, us as individuals, our children, and then business. But then I also want to add a daily tracker board as well. Typically, with the daily tracker board, I just list literally everything that I need to do in a day. So whether that's brush my teeth, read a book, get my kids up, have them brush their teeth, read a book to them, or whatever the case may be, whatever task I have for the day, I need to write it out, and then I can reward myself with a sticker at the end of the day, or while I complete a task, I can go ahead and put a sticker up there. That way I just know for myself, like, okay, I did accomplish this, and I can also have it like in my notes just in case I'm out, and I can also be like, okay, let me go ahead and put a check mark in this category or this specific task. Also, I just thought about it, but if you're not comfortable with, leaving the details of what your goals look like for this year, you can just comment the word goals, and I can personally reach out to you and just see what that possibly would look like, okay? I want to reach out to you just because I know for me, I don't ever want to feel alone, or like, I'm doing this all by myself. So to have an accountability partner outside of my home, to me, it just makes it that much more serious, or that much more important for me to go ahead and accomplish it. So if you want to be that partner for me, please, I would greatly appreciate it. I think I need this more than y'all do, but I would just really appreciate it if I can connect with somebody, because like I said, it's rough out here, y'all. It's rough. For these plans and goals that I have, it involves me to make the first step of decluttering, and not only just materialistically but mentally decluttering my mind. Um, oh, and shout out to my best friends, Alexi and Ron, for expanding my thought process and becoming a better version of myself. They really got me thinking about possibly transitioning into a minimalist lifestyle. So, a minimalist lifestyle is intentionally living with fewer possessions, focusing only on the ones that you need. So, if you're interested in doing the same or want to find out more information about minimalist, Ronald Banks, okay, if you look up his channel, I can link it down below in the description box. He is like the perfect example of this whole journey, right? I love his content and his approach to things. And he just has a lot of information on his channel where it really just make you think like, dang, what am I doing? Like you could just do so much better. And that's the thing where I'm just like super happy to have them, as my best friends. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to take a quick little break. But I was just saying that, he's just really good at making you realize like your needs versus your wants, and just accomplishing a simple living without missing the joy of freedom. In so many words, like I feel like in his words, he would say less clutter, more clarity, right? I hope I got that right. But so yeah, like I said, I'll drop his information down below in the description box, and you guys can go to his page and check out all his work and all his resources and tools. They are awesome, and I highly recommend them. But before I end this video, y'all know I like to end with scripture of the day, with the Holy Bible app NLT version. So today's verse, it says in 2 Corinthians 4:16, that is why we never give up. Though our bodies are dying, our spirits are being renewed every day. So on that note, while I'm finding me, I pray that you find the real you. Okay? Y'all be safe, stay blessed, and always be a blessing. Until next time, vessels.